Hi viewers, welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to look at the functions of the stem.
Fly to the sky, fly, fly, fly. Take me up high, flying green butterfly.
Okay, the stem we have got two types of stem. We have the soft stem and the hard stem. Which are these soft stems are we talking about? These are stems that you can easily cut, and the hard stem are those that are hard for you to cut. You can't cut them easily as compared with the soft stems. Okay, plants, we have trees. These are plants with hard woody stems. For example, the trees like the mango plant. As you all know, a mango plant has got a big stem. It's big, and also its bark, it's hard. So it's a hard woody stem. We also have the shrubs. These are plants that are woody, have branches without stem. For example, we have the hibiscus. This is an example of a shrub. So, and also we have the herbs. Herbs are usually small plants that have got soft stems. They usually die immediately after removing the flowers. So that's why we call them the annual plants. Okay, let's proceed to the functions of the stem. As we had looked earlier, the parts of the plant plays different roles in the plant. Okay, for instance, the stem, it has various functions. These are just the uses of the stem. You can also say the importance of the stem is the same thing. So the first function of the stem, we have transportation. Earlier we had said the roots absorb water from the soil, absorb water and mineral salt from the roots. Thereafter, the stem takes over from there. It transports the water and the mineral salts from the roots to the rest of the parts of the plant. So that's the first function of the stem. Also, the second function is food storage. We have food storage. So the stem stores food in some plants. For example, we have the sugarcane plant. As you all know, we eat the stem of the sugarcane plant. So in the sugarcane plant, the food is stored there in the stem. Okay, also there are other plants whereby the food is stored in the plants, like the Irish potatoes. The Irish potatoes, we eat the stem of the food is stored in the stem. There is where we get the food from. Okay, the next function of the stem is for support. Its function there, it acts as support. It supports the leaves, the flowers, the fruit in good position. For example, the leaves, the stem there supports the leaves in good position for them to carry out the process of photosynthesis. And also the flowers, the stem there also holds the flowers in good position so that it can enable them to carry out pollination. So it supports the leaves, the flowers, and the fruits in good position. Okay, another function is, remember the stem has got its outer part whereby you find that it's hard and woody. We call that part the bark. So the bark of the stem supports protects the inner part of the plant. So it supports the plant by protecting it from the inner parts of the plant. So for today, those are the functions of the stem. We've looked at them, and there are many other functions of the stem. At your free time, you can continue. The list is long and you can add up to the list. Okay, you can move to the leaves. So when you talk about a leaf, this is a leaf. We've got two types of leaves. We have this type and we have the other type here on the right side. Okay, as you can see, these two types have got different shapes and also different colors. But for today, we are going to look at the shape of we are going to measure our topic today on the shape of the leaves. Okay, the leaves has got different parts. We have this part here called the leaf stalk, whereby you find that it's the part whereby the leaf is connected to the body of the plant. We have this the line here, the margin here, we call it the leaf margin or the leaf blade. So we call it the leaf blade. Okay, we have this line here. This line we call it we have this line here, we call it the midrib. So the line here from the leaf stalk towards the end here, we call it the midrib. At the end here we have a tip. So this part is called a tip. After that, you can see here that some lines protruding from the midrib. We call these lines the what? The veins. These are the veins of the leaf. There is this other part here, the part between the veins. We call it the what? The lamina. This is called the lamina. So this part we call it the lamina. So these are the parts of the leaf we have. You can, at your free time, you can have a look at different leaves and also try to look at the parts that we've mentioned or we've talked about. Same case applies to the other type of leaf. This is the leaf stalk. We have the what? This margin here, we call it the leaf margin or the leaf blade. We have this straight line here at the middle of the leaf. We called it the what? The midrib. The end here we have a sharp pointed part. We call it the tip of the tip. It's a part called the tip. We have also some lines moving from the leaf stalk to the tip. We called it the veins. These are veins. We have the spaces between the veins. We named them we call them the lamina. Yeah, the parts are the same. So despite the shape of the plant, the parts are always the same. Okay, let's move to the functions of the leaf. The functions of the leaf. The first function we have is the leaves help in photosynthesis. It helps in photosynthesis. photosynthesis is simply the process of the plant making its own food by use of chlorophyll and sunlight. So it helps in making food. So the process of making food is photosynthesis. We have the second function of the leaf as transpiration. The leaf helps in transpiration. Transpiration simply means it's a process whereby the plant loses water through the tiny leaves, the tiny holes called the stomata. So that is transpiration, the function of the leaf. The leaf also help in the exchange of gases. Remember, plants also take in carbon dioxide and take out oxygen, since it's a living organism. So the leaf plays the role of gaseous exchange. So with the aid of the stomata, the leaf is able to play the role of taking in air and removing the used air. So the next function is that of food storage. We eat different leaves of some plants. For example, we have the kales. The kales is this is simply sukuma wiki. Yeah, we eat the leaves of the sukuma wiki plant. We also eat the leaves of spinach. It's another plant whereby we eat its leaves. So this is the spinach. Okay, we also have the pigweed plant. The pigweed plant, we eat its leaves. Very sweet, very healthy for our bodies. So we also eat the leaves of the pigweed plant. The list is long for the plants that we eat their leaves. You have also the cabbage plant. The list is long. We can't finish it when we start listing all the plants that we eat its leaves. The first question: name 3 types of stems that are used as food in your area. And repeat, name 3 types of stems that are used as food in your area. Number 2, give the 2 types of stems. Give the 2 types of stems. So, has to give 2. Number 3, name the parts of the leaf below. Name the parts of the leaf below. There's a diagram there of a leaf drawn, and you are asked to name the parts labeled A, B, C, D, E, and F. Number 4, state 5 functions of the stem. State 5 functions of the stem. Number 5, state 5 functions of the leaves. State 5 functions of the leaves. Okay, that's the end of our lesson today. See you again next time. Bye bye.
Girls and boys, everybody give and share. Lift your